What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and today we're trying a fun strat that involves using Tailwind Whimsicott and Eject button to help Dracovish get kills with Fishious Rend. Say I click Tailwind and they don't attack me, I can just Memento out the next turn and still take advantage of the Tailwind with Dracovish for 2 turns. That should be fine. I'd really like this, it should be a lot of fun, but I definitely want to pair it with Ferrothorn, and the set I'm actually going to run is Chople. The reason being, I definitely want the Zera check, and I can also run Body Press right here to help wear down opposing Ferrothorn, which is really important for Dracovish's Fishious Rend because, while we can hit Pex with Psychic Fangs, there isn't really a good option against opposing Pharaoh, so if we can use this to wear it down, that's great. Spikes are definitely vital because I want to put everything in range of Fishious Rend before I go for that sweep. And then we'll go with Leech Seed, and I'll go Power Up because I really do want the way to Oko Seismitoad in case my opponent's bad and leaves it in, so let's go ahead and make sure I have that. We'll go minus special attack right here. I don't think there's a reason to go minus speed when I'm running no Gyro Ball. I guess if I want to like be slower than Trick Room Mons, but that shouldn't really matter. If I run into Trick Room, that should just be the freest Dracovish whenever with Fishious Rend, so I should be fine. What do I want to do now though, because we don't have a Ghost Resist. The team is fairly weak to Spexy Dragapult and Aegislash. The problem is, if I want to revenge them, I run Scarf Hydreigon, but the thing with that scenario is they both run secondary coverage that can actually hit Hydreigon. Aegislash runs Close Combat or Flash Cannon, and then obviously Dragapult has its Dragon Stab. One thing I can try though is pivoting to Pharaoh. If I see that they're locked in, or they have that coverage, I can either go Hydreigon after, or just wear them down using Pharaoh with like Spikes and Choppleberry Iron Barbs, so yeah, I think Scarf Hydreigon should be fine right here. The scenario should be okay. If I have to risk it and go hard Hydreigon, I probably will, but I'm going to try to create scenarios where I don't have to do that. Let's run Flamethrower, and then we'll go U-turn on this last move right here with Max Speed, Max Special Attack, and Timid Nature with 4 and Spidef. Good. Now we have great ways to revenge Pokemon that would otherwise outspeed us if we don't have Tailwind up, so I really like that. We only have 2 slots left, huh? What do I want to do? These team builders usually go by really fast when I already have 2 Pokemon when I start. That's something I've noticed. Like when I build around Rain or just offensive cores like this, we usually get a lot more battles in, but what do I need now is the thing. I definitely need Stealth Rocks. Like I have Spikes on the team, but Hazard stacking even further could definitely be worth it. I could honestly put Rocks on Pharaoh over one of these moves, like either Leech Seed or Body Press, but I don't think that's smart. I kind of want to ground, if I'm being honest. Like, we have the Zera check, but actually, I don't think I have to worry about Zera. We have Scarf Hydreigon and Chople Pharaoh. I'm definitely a bit too concerned about that. You know what is a threat, though? Rotom Heat. Like, if they Nasty Plot on Pharaoh, Hydreigon definitely doesn't want to take +2 Overheat, and Draco isn't going to do very much. Well, it'll do a lot, but it won't kill them, is the main thing. And Thunder Wave is another thing I have to keep in mind, so I think with that all in mind, I'll go Toad here with Stealth Rocks, Scald, Earth Power, and Toxic. Like, if they're Thunder Wave, Rotom Heat, that's actually such a pain for what I have so far, so this should be able to take that on. We'll go Water Absorb with Leftovers and just run like Max Vizdef on this as well. It gives us another Bisharp check, another Sand check, which is really good. Also makes it so that the team doesn't really care about opposing Rain at all. Like, we have the 2 best Rain counters in the game defensively, so that's really nice. And I'll go minus attack because I am running Earth Power, of course. I started running Earth Power because it's actually good against Cloyster mainly. If you run Earthquake, they can probably set up on you and win if Pharaoh has taken any chips, so obviously, we do have the Prankster Encore, though, so if I have to be aggressive, I can do that, but 1 Pokemon left. What does the team need? What does it lack? I definitely want... We only have 2 offensive Pokemon, really. Like, these 3 are basically defensive pivots or utility Pokemon, so the physical special split is fine. We have Double Dragon as my offense, though, which I would definitely love to patch up with another offensive Pokemon, something that can reliably break down fairies. What I could do is run like some sort of like sub Jirachi with like Calm Mind. I could go like sub Jirachi with Flash Cannon. Or if I want to be boring, I just go like Metronome Zera and spam Plasma Fists into them over and over again. I kind of like the sound of that because, one, if they go Seismitoad and I Grass Knot it, that's amazing for Dracovish, and If they have Hippo, that's just free Dracovish fodder, so I think Zera, as boring as of a pick as it is, I think it does create the best scenarios right here, so we'll go Metronome with Plasma Fists, Play Rough. Plasma Fists, Play Rough. Grass Knot, like I mentioned, and CC with no Ice Resist. Specs Curum could be an issue, but we have a great way to revenge it right here. We actually have 2 great ways to revenge it, and it's one of those Pokemon that is going to fall to Dracovish under Tailwind in most scenarios. Even this can revenge it with close combat if we have Rocks up, so it shouldn't be the end of the world. We'll do something like this. Go minus defense, and just double check the abilities. We have 2 immunities at the end right here. Volt Absorb, Water Absorb. Kind of funny, but yeah, let's go ahead and get a game. So I have a game right here. This is a pretty good target for my Dracovish strategy, so ideally we can see that do some work right now. I'm debating whether or not I want to like risk throwing games just to try to get Dracovish to win. I don't think I will, but if I can, and it's basically guaranteed, then I probably will. He gets destroyed by Zera, by the way. I forgot to mention that, but Zera just has a lot of fun right here. If he Scarf Dragapult, though, that's going to be really hard because my Ghost Resist doesn't really take on Dragapult, and that would outspeed Dracovish under Tailwind, so yeah, gonna be tough if that's Scarf, but I think we'll try to figure it out. Maybe I can pivot like Pharaoh, but I have no Spadef. Ends up leading with the Weezing. I don't really want to take a Will-O-Wisp here, and I don't care if my Toad does, so I'll bring that in right now. Maybe just throw off some Scalds, because this thing's ability with neutralizing gas could actually be a bit annoying here. Yeah, I'll just go right for Scald as they go Clef. I get a burn. That looks like Life Orb, if I'm being honest. Like, that did a lot. I'll get up Rocks, then I'll try to go from there. Yeah, he's Life Orb. He's also very fast, looks like. Like, he has even more speed than Clefables normally run, which is very interesting. I'll give it to him, as he's going to soft-boiled here. That's good, I don't really care about that. It's just a matter of how do I want to deal with Weezing, because I need that thing gone. Okay, I can just go Dracovish here and kill something. That's a given. There's no way you're that fast. Yeah, it's actually impossible for him to be that fast. So I will be taking that mon from him. So I guess getting rid of Weezing involves just using the counter. Using the Pokemon that Weezing's supposed to counter gets rid of Weezing. I think we'll go... I do have the Chople Berry, so we'll go Pharaoh. Yeah, you can see I actually take another one after that, so it's not even that big of a deal, and I'll go for Leech Seed simply because I need damage on this for Fishious Rend if I want that to have any chance at winning, so yeah, we'll go ahead and throw off a Power Whip. Now, this will take a lot. Yeah, look at that, 41. That's not even bad damage. I'm, like, actually very happy with that damage, and I'm thinking right here I can go, like, hard Zera on the Flamethrower. Like, Zera is good. It actually kind of just wins the game, but I think I can risk it right there pretty safely and be fine. Let's go right for Plasma Fists and see whether that can do any work for me. I love this thing being gone because if it is, then my Dracovish just kind of has more fun. Good Scout, I don't think it matters very much. Like, you're gonna give me the Clef either way. Actually, does he just straight up lose? I have CC. Oh, don't lose to this, dude. I want Dracovish to win this. Come on. Don't lose to my Zera. He's gonna lose to my Zera. Dragapult, do you want to beat me? He runs. I'll be right back. Well, that was a bit unfortunate. I definitely think Dracovish could have won that, but Zera just decided to say no because that guy got really destroyed by that Pokemon after Clef got put in range. I'm going to lead off with this. I actually wasn't expecting Chandelure. I just didn't want to lead Zera against Drill. And Toad also kind of covered the Ribombi, but in case this is an Energy Ball variant, I'll go ahead and pivot in my Hydreigon because Toad is actually decent here against like the Drill. Yeah, and he does go right for that Energy Ball, so good for me. I'll go ahead and U-turn out on the Grimmsnarl, probably. I guess he could stay in if he really wants to, but I think he would either go... I thought he would go Weezing, but this allows me to get in Zera here, and the thing is, I could CC into Drill, but I won't. I'm just going to Plasma Fists and knock it out. Yeah, I don't want webs going up at all. Even though my Scarfer is immune to them, they have good switch-ins to my Scarfer with the double fairy, so I didn't really want to play around with that. Out comes a Weezing. You can't even burn me under terrain, dude. Yeah, I'm just going to attack. Like, I don't really care what you want to do to me. This should do over half. That's a crit. He tried to will 1700s, by the way. I don't know where he is, but yeah, let's go ahead and probably just win the game with Dracovish after that. Like, It's pretty safe to assume that I can do that. Why are you running Will-O-Wisp Misty Surge, dude? Just why? Okay, well, that thing's in range of my Zera now. I mean my Dracovish, which I obviously like that. I'm just going to continue stacking Plasma Fists. Like, I could close combat here. I don't really see the point. It's not going to kill, and Player F definitely won't kill, so... let's just attack again. Yeah, as he gives me the Wheezing, which is really good. I'm assuming he might go Drill now, but... he could also go, like, maybe bulk up Grimmsnarl. How would I want to beat that? He goes Grimmsnarl. I can probably just continue clicking Plasma Fists. How many Metronome boosts do I have stacked up now? Like 4? Oh, it's screens. Okay. That's good to know. And then he sacks the Lucha to try to win with what? Like SD Rapid Spin Drill? I don't think that can win, dude. I'll be right back. Yeah, so the dude was 300 points below me. Also, what I want to do right here is take advantage of Hydreigon into Dracovish scenario. That's definitely good, something really strong for me here. I'll go Hydreigon. Against Clef immediately, okay. Let's go for the U-turn, obviously. I don't know if he'll protect or whatnot. I think it's probably Life Orb. We'll go Toad. As he goes for Life Orb Moonblast. Yeah, Life Orb Clef is a problem, I've realized. But I'll just trade here and then get in Dracovish to Fishious Rend something. Like, that's really all I can try to do right here. Trade over and over again. Life Orb Clef is a problem. If he gives me damage on his Dracovish, that's actually really good for me. But if he starts doubling into Clef, that's going to be a problem. If he gives me Clef, I can win with Dark Pulse too, so I can keep that in mind. And Zera can also win this game. I just need damage on Rotom and Hippo. So he does go hard Dracovish. This is really good for me because it'll take a lot right here. Like, look at that. And I think he might just get swept by it later. I'll bring out Mine right now. I don't want to risk him being Choice Scarf when Mine basically wins the game at this point, assuming he's not Scarf. Dragapult. And I'll just throw off a Leech Seed. As he goes hard Clef, unfortunately. This definitely has a fire move. Okay, we're gonna go Zera on the fire move. Like, it's risky because I definitely wanted to keep this around, but I think this is fine. We'll attack, then get in Dracovish again, and this thing is too low now, I think. Sacks off the Dracovish, great. Okay, I think I win now with the Tailwind strategy, perhaps. Go Pharaoh here on Will-O-Wisp. I can't sack that mon. In case he's U-turn, I really can't double out into Whimsicott right here, so what I'll do is go ahead and Power Whip. Oh, he has sub, okay. Well, that's not too big of a deal. So sub Willow Hex set, huh? Meaning he doesn't have coverage for Hydreigon, which is good information here. Let's go for Dark Pulse. Yeah, the fact that he's sub Willow Hex means that he can't outspeed my Dracovish. He goes ahead and runs. Like, I know this doesn't look over, but I'm pretty sure it is in my favor, just due to how good Dracovish is. I hope he comes back, though, because I really want to win with Dracovish. Like, I even got the setup and knocked out his, so it would be great if I could win with it. But if he doesn't come back, then it sucks, but it is what it is, right? Clef gets 2 KO'd, right? Like, he's very offensive, Clef. Okay, Clef could come in right here and take 2 of them, but it doesn't look like he's coming back. This sucks. Like, this was another potential Dracovish win that I just got robbed of. Unless he comes back soon, but I don't think he is, looking at this. Come on, dude, play me. Nah. Yeah, I'll be right back. So I have another game right now. I don't care how many times I win, that strategy is happening in this video, no matter what. Let's go ahead and lead it, because it could just get a kill depending on what they lead. Okay, not against this, though. I think Hydreigon is a good mid-ground because it doesn't really... I mean, Pharaoh is good too, I guess, because I have the Chople Berry. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm just a bit worried about, like, Life Orb Clef coming in. I guess Hydreigon would kind of invite that in too, but... Yeah, this is another prime game where Dracovish can win if he doesn't run or lose to something else first. Which, it's looking like Zera can maybe win this. I wonder if he's Scarf Keldeo. If I had to guess, he was Specs Keld and Scarf Dracovish, so I can keep that in mind right here. It's in Pelipper. I definitely want to spike up. Like, I get it's Ferrothorn against Rain, but I think the spikes, if I want to go for the Dracovish win, is more important. Goes Clef. Not sure what Clef wants to do to me. I think we'll go for Power Up right here. I do miss as he teleports out. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, that tells me he's probably Wish Protect too, which is why I'm a bit frustrated about that. I would have loved the damage, but that's all good, I guess. We'll go for Power Up here. I'll live that, and this will actually do a lot because of those drops. And I missed twice, okay. Well, nothing much I can really do about that, huh? I will take damage here because he doesn't have Drain Punch, but it is a bit annoying, like... Yeah, he's gonna get really low. I can go Zera at least, but not ideal. I'll click Play Rough here. He might pivot Rotom. I'm risking another miss. Like, I don't care though. I don't want him pivoting out to, like, Rotom and taking less. Because that's one of his water resists, so... Just gotta keep that in mind. So he's gonna take the damage. I actually hit an attack, which is crazy. The thing is, if he goes Dracovish, and because I have the Metronome boost, I'm pretty sure it drops. He goes Rotom-Mo. We'll go Hydreigon on the Leaf Storm, and I'll go right for U-turn here. On the Clef. And actually, I could take a kill with the Dracovish right here. He shouldn't be that fast. Yeah, I guess I might as well. If this doesn't die, I'm gonna cry, but it does. There's no way it doesn't die. So he's gonna sack the Pelipper. That'll die. Oh, wait a minute, what? That's definitely Fizzdaff. There's no way that takes the hit naturally. I refuse to believe that. So yeah, I kill that there. He might go Rotom here, which I guess would make sense, but I think Dracovish probably wins this one too. I don't know if it's gonna be with Tailwind or not. I will try. Like, I will try to get the Tailwind strategy going. He just hasn't given me damage on his Dracovish, which is the biggest stopping factor here. If I knock out Clef, I win with Hydreigon. He's really weak to Moonblast from Whimsicott actually, so I could probably just win with Whimsicott single-handedly if I wanted to. I don't know what he's thinking about, like, he goes Keldeo here, I will just go out into my Toad. I mean, he's gonna Secret Sword, right, every time? Toad is still the play. Yeah, like, I don't get 2-hit KO'd by that. And I can get up rocks here. Look, there's no way that Scarf Dracovish can win when I have Scarf Hydreigon and Zera, so I'm not worried, that's the thing. So he'll be able to knock me out. We know that's Specs, so I'll go ahead and bring out the Zera. Hit him up with the Plasma Fists right now, no point in risking close combat. I mean play rough, not killing. Because I actually kind of need damage on that Rotom too. So he's gonna give me the Keldeo. Out comes the Rotom. Do I just eject button out into Dracovish here? Like, no, because I can't really do anything to this against that, so we'll go ahead and go Hydreigon on the Pain Split, and I'll just click Dark Pulse. I'm not really scared of Clef. Yep, out comes Clef. That's all good. My best play right here is to, I think, go Whimsicott into Dracovish and claim. I just need damage on his. That's the goal right now, but he's not giving it to me. The problem is he kind of has to here, right? Like, nobody else comes in unless he wants to sack him on. So the eject button's working out. I just can't get the Tailwind up, which is pretty sad. So he's finally giving me damage on his. This could be the Tailwind game. Look at how much this will do. Yeah, this could be the Tailwind game. Yeah, dude, we're going for the Tailwind win. Like, whatever. That's so bad if I don't get the Tailwind win, though. Like, I would lose. Goes for Psychic Fangs. We'll go Whimsicott right here and Tailwind. Thank you. Okay. Fishious Rend, Fishious Rend, Fishious Rend. The only way he can win is if with Rotom lives, and Rotom won't live. Yeah, he needs Rotom to live, but I don't think it does. If it does, he wins, I think, but I really don't think it does. Actually, does he even win if it lives? Probably. It died. It completely died. Like, there was no chance of that living. Yeah, I win, because all I have to do is force the kill on Clef. Even if he gets double protected, it won't matter. So we finally get a Tailwind win, but it wasn't like the full sweep I was looking for. It's still kind of cool, though. Like, I'll go for the Fishious Rend here, knock that out, and obviously Dracovish will die as well, so there's that speed control, but Hydreigon could have done it as well, obviously. And yeah, let's go ahead and get another game. So now we have Sun, and I kind of get 6-0'd by Venusaur, so if I want to win, I gotta go hard Whimsicott whenever that's in, and try to Encore it into Growth, because if I don't, it's just going to sweep me, and if they catch it with Sludge Bomb, I just straight up lose, so there's that. Let's lead off with Hydreigon. I could go Dracovish if it just straight up kills the Torkoal under Sun. It might. I don't think so. Torkoal is like insane, but yeah, unfortunately it could kill, but it's not very likely. I do like Hydreigon clicking Draco, so they end up leading off with the Ice Cream. I'll go ahead and U-turn out here. I think they probably click the Ice move considering, you know, no Ice Resist, but they opt to pivot out into Mandibuzz instead. I think I would have just Ice Beamed if I were them. I don't know what they think I had, maybe like Specs Fire Blast, but they've put themselves in a position where, assuming they're the set that I think they are, versus Mandibuzz, yeah, they are that, so this does that much damage. I can go to this and click this and knock out one of these. Let's see which one I'm gonna have. If they give me this, I click Draco, so I'm very happy with that. But if they go Torkoal, then I probably have to make that hard Whimsicott play that I talked about, because that Venusaur is gonna win. So I'm able to Fishious Rend this. Oh, I did get that roll, assuming they were the max Fizz Def set. Yeah, if they go Venusaur, I'm going hard Whimsicott. I don't care. Like, what I need to do is Encore it. They go the Ice Cream, so there's the Sun just gone. Interesting. We'll make the Ferrothorn play. I don't think it does too much here. I mean, it does kind of wall Venusaur because they don't have Weather Ball now. Oh, is it Veil set? I didn't actually expect it to be Veil. That's kind of cool. Oh, wait, they have another Sunsetter. I'm dumb. Hold up, yeah, I gotta keep that in mind. I am not out of the woods regarding this Venusaur yet. So out comes Darm. Darm is cool. I'll go ahead and pivot in my Toad. Try to get up some rocks. Maybe if they go Mandibuzz on a U-turn, I'll Toxic it. If they go back to the Ice Cream, I'll just go back to Ferrothorn on the Freeze Dry. I'm assuming they probably have Solar Beam on the Ninetales, so I have to keep that in mind too. Yeah, there's the Ice Cream. We'll go Ferrothorn here. I think it's safe to assume they have Freeze Dry. Okay, they Blizzarded anyway. That hurt. So they just click that again right here. I don't know what they're thinking about. Like, that's literally only play, dude. Yeah. 3 turns of Veil. Okay, I'll go Zera simply because even though Zera is good, it's the one Pokemon that might actually be able to take this on without dying, so let's commit to that. Like, it'll put them in range of Hydreigon, which is really what I care about here. Like, I can beat the Mandibuzz using my Encore Whimsicott, even though I can't Encore Mandibuzz, so I have to keep that in mind. But Moonblast will do a decent amount, and then I have Dracovish as well. Let's see how much damage I'm doing here. Okay, I was doing 88%. And we already know what the play against this is. Nope. Get this out of here. It should be super obvious I have it, but I don't care. Like, I'm encoring it and going hard Hydreigon to Flamethrower. It goes Mandibuzz. Yeah, I don't care about that Venusaur. It's not winning the game. Go Toad here. I'm gonna go hard Whimsicott every time. Sludge Bomb me, dude. I'd do it. I don't care. Like, he goes for Giga Drain. Oh, wait a minute. My eject button just got popped, huh? That sucks. I needed that eject button. Anyway, I should be fine, but I kinda like my eject button. Oh, hold up, I could actually win with the Dracovish strategy if I play this right. I think they might attack this time instead of going back to Mandibuzz, considering Sun is up. It'll still take 2 of them, but they would basically be giving me the free Zera switch, so I think, yeah, they're gonna Sludge Bomb. And I get rid of the biggest threat to my team, perfect. And I want to make sure that the Veil doesn't go up, so I think that's something I should prioritize here. I don't think it'll matter if it does, but this is another game where I can try to Tailwind sweep, so that's the goal. I thought it was Ultimate Player 0009 this entire time, and then I saw it was 9000. Yeah, what is he doing here? Like, you go Mandibuzz, that's the only thing that... I guess you could go Darmanitan, because you probably know I'm Choice Scarf, right? Yeah, he goes Darm. Like I mentioned, I don't want to give Vanillux Aurora Veil, so... we'll sack this off. As he goes for U-turn. Yeah, I know he's trying to get in the Vanillux on the Toad, and I'm not letting that happen here, so let's go ahead and prevent that. I can bring in a Zera on this, click Plasma Fists very easily. And this is the situation I wanted, so... we actually don't kill that. That's odd. I thought we would. I mean, it doesn't matter. The game's over, but... I think, like... is there a win condition that I'm missing here? No, there definitely isn't. Yeah, the play is Whimsicott. And then if he locks the fire move, I can just use Dracovish to win the game. All I gotta do is make sure Toad doesn't come in. Like, if I switched in Toad, and it got crit by U-turns, that could actually lose me the game, but probably not even, because I still have Dracovish, which is way too strong right now. I'm only keeping Zera because it's a decent speed control versus Vanillux, and it's still out of range of, like, any sort of Ice Shard. So he goes for Earthquake, and... yeah, I'll just throw off a Moonblast. Actually, no. No. We're doing this this way. We're gonna Memento out now. He's probably just gonna run here. But if he doesn't, you already know who's coming in on this Memento. Hello. Aurora Roll isn't priority, dude. I'm sorry. And yeah, this is over. I don't think the Ninetales crit mattered a ton. Like, as long as it was in range of the spike after those Plasma Fists, I should have been fine. So, yeah, this is going to be the game right here. Let's Fishious Rend to end things off. And yeah, that's going to be that. I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. My opponent has a Rillaboom, which is a water resist, so that's a bit annoying, but I can definitely take advantage of Dracovish getting in on Clef or Corviknight. Those are the two main targets right now. I basically get a kill every time on those. Okay, not against Rillaboom though. The thing about Rillaboom is I have a full health Pharaoh. I don't think this can kill me with 2 superpowers. He goes for U-turn. He actually crits it, which I don't think it'll matter unless Drill actually like 2-hit KOs me now, which it shouldn't. Goes for Nasty Plot. I guess he really prioritizes damage on this. Yeah, he goes for the Overheat. I'll throw off a Scald here. If he goes hard Rillaboom and gets burned, that would be funny. This shows lefties. It's probably Wish Protect, Teleport, Moonblast. Doubles into Rotom. Yeah, I think I was going to cancel and go Hydreigon, but I opted against it. 24. That seems like a lot. I don't know why. Can I burn it, please? Like, that would be splendid. No? No burn? I get that you want damage on this for Rotom, but I could certainly use a burn on this dude, thank you. Now I can click Rocks. Yeah, okay, finally, give me something. Thank you. That's the situation I wanted right there. Just Dracovish coming in and saying no. And out comes the Pex. Now that that thing is dead, we will get up rocks here. And then I think just Scald this. I could go Hydreigon too. I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, I'll just Scald for damage. As I don't know what he expected. Like, I don't know what this guy's doing at this point. He actually had a decent situation going on. Like, I don't think Drill can sweep me because I have Scarf Hydreigon. I don't want to get overconfident though. Like, my Ferrothorn did get crit by the Rillaboom, which was massive. Don't get me wrong. So he's able to claim that kill. Congrats, dude. I'll go Dracovish here and just Fishious Rend. Like, even though he's faster than me, this will get 2-hit KO'd. And if you're Baneful Bunker, who cares? Like, at this point, it doesn't matter. Rillaboom. I think the best play is actually Hydreigon. Hydreigon ate that up, jeez. I didn't think it actually would. I just don't want Ferrothorn getting weakened since it's actually one of my Pokemon that are stopping Drill. Oh, I should keep this around. Okay, I guess we'll go Ferro on the Calm Mind. I'm not scared of a Calm Mind set because I have my Dracovish in the back, so yeah. I think this is officially over. Even if he shows sub, I should be able to break it with my Zera and then win from there. Dude, just kill me. Please. I'm asking nicely. Did I crit him one of those times? I definitely did, right? No. I don't know what this guy's hoping for. He can't live a Fishious Rend from full. Oh, he wants to stall me out of all my Power Whips. Okay. I see how it is. Okay, congratulations, you're still gonna die. Goodbye. And hello, Drill. Do you want to die too? It did. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be that, and yeah, I'll get another game. So I have another game right now. Dracovish has potential right here. I need rocks, and I need the Komodo weakened. He probably leads Kyurem, so I'm gonna go Hydreigon. Yeah, Kyurem's definitely very good against my team, so I understand why he did that. And I'll go right for Draco on the Corviknight, and because Pharaoh actually doesn't really invite in Kyurem because it doesn't kill me, I'll go out into that. Oh, he has Body Press on this, huh? Okay. I guess that's not, like, too surprising. His team does look kind of Drill weak, aside from this, so that makes sense. But I can Leech Seed and then start spamming spikes here. So he goes hard to Rotom. That damage on Corviknight is kind of good, though. If he doubles to Kyurem, I'm just going to start losing, but I think as long as I play smart with Dracovish, this should still be a win. Are you willing to just overheat me, huh? I get it that you want the damage for Zera, but oh, he actually misses. That's lame. Because now this won't kill and he kind of has to lose his Mon in the process. Okay, it looks like this is the turn he should overheat, but I'll live it. So is this Rotom about to 1v1 my Toad? I don't think so. He actually gets burned immediately too. His luck isn't that great, but I'd say the overheat miss was big. I don't think this was super massive. Let's go Dracovish here and claim. Yeah, I'm tired of this. Give me a Mon, or at least give me part of a Mon. If you go Komodo and it's defensive, that's very dead. So he makes the smart sack to get in Kyurem. This is where I have to sack something. Yeah. Toad is useful. Hydreigon and Zera are definitely not going down. Whimsicott's not going down, so it's one of these two. Which one am I thinking? Ferrothorn doesn't have its Chople Berry anymore. Toad can still help out against like Aegislash. If it's physical, yeah, we'll go Pharaoh here. On the Freeze Dry, actually, they didn't even Ice Beam, so I get to Leech Seed something now. Okay, they were content with just leaving it in. I kind of wish I had Body Pressed now. Yes, they'll be able to knock me out here. Kind of wish I body pressed, like I mentioned. I'd probably go Zera and play rough after this, if anything. What are they thinking about? Would they have Protect? I think they might have thought I had Protect. I don't know why they switched out. So they knocked me out there. I did get decent damage on that, though. And right here we'll make the Zera play and just go for that play rough. If they give me damage on this, I think my Dracovish has wonderful potential to win this. The thing is, are they going to go hard into their Zera? I think they would just U-turn into it, so I'm going to Plasma Fist. Yeah, you U-turn into Zera here. You don't hard switch into it. You don't risk Zera for the burned Corviknight. That doesn't make sense. He might do it anyway, like for all I know. He goes Komodo. But any chip I got on this is valuable. I've already shown him play rough, and I've already shown him they're not willing to predict. I'm going to continue not predicting. I missed there. Show me your option, dude. Come on. I'm not going to predict your Zera. Like, the thing about predicting the Zera is, if I get it wrong, then like the Corviknight just kind of gets unnecessary damage on this, which could actually matter with the Freeze Dry later, as well as like Aegis/Shadow Sneak. So here I can close combat, obviously. You definitely suck the Corviknight here, but close combat is my play. Yep, there's that. Okay, good. It's looking better for Dracovish as we move on here. If I attack this, then it would probably die, so let's see. Actually, wait a minute, it might not be specs based off the Pharaoh damage. Cure him. Close combat with Fist Plate. That's how I'm doing my Metronome. It could kill. I actually want to find out if it's set, so let's see here. Ferrothorn. He has Scarf. Okay, that makes things interesting here because he Ice Beams, right? That's a problem, the fact that he's Scarf. Okay, we'll throw out the Toad. He goes for Draco. Straight up. No hesitation. Okay. So now that we know he's Scarf, what do I want to do about that? I'll go Zera here and play rough. If he gives me damage on the Aegislash, then I think I win with Outrage from Tailwind boosted Dracovish, so that's how I'm going to go about this. If he gives me the Komodo, then what I do is win with Dark Pulse from Hydreigon, I think. Which he did. Okay. Dark Pulse from Hydreigon is a win condition here. I can also go for the Outrage even if I hit this right here, so I'm going to do that. Okay, I did nothing behind that shield. Let's make our best play, which is Hydreigon. Dark Pulse this. I might need to hit Dracos to win this game. No, I don't think so. Maybe into Kyurem, but I don't think it's Zera. Nonetheless, let's Dark... Oh, he lost. Yeah, unless this is Scarf too, which I don't think it is. If you're Scarf play rough, I could still win with Fishious Rend, so... And he's not Scarf, okay. I don't think this lives either. If it does, it doesn't matter. Like, you'll lose to Outrage no matter what. And it just dies. And you already know how we're ending things off with here. Like, I'm gonna make it a 1-0 just to do the thing with Dracovish. Okay. Well, let's hit him up with the Tailwind. And hello. Let's click Fishious Rend because that's the move of the live. Nice, okay, I'll get another game. So it took a while, but we finally have a game against Seismitoad, which is very interesting. If I can get rid of it, I can win with Dracovish, but I don't think they're going to give it to me that easily. I'll lead off with my... Zera is definitely the best mon right here, but I'll lead Hydreigon. Good catch, but I don't think it'll give you much unless you're Life Orb. Which they very well could be. 9%. What does that show me? 7 to 9 on max HP. We'll go Pharaoh. It's Life Orb, okay. We'll go Toad and try to play offensively then. Yep, there's the Flamethrower. Let's get up rocks and then Scald it. Unfortunate Spatak drop because I actually need damage on this for Zera. Yeah, like I don't think that Zera range anymore, so what can I really do, right? I could go Dracovish and try to play Mind Games, like Outrage Raw into Seismitoad, and that would actually give me a really good positioning. I don't like it though. Yeah, like I think this might have killed had I gotten the additional damage, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. There's no way you risk Toad, yeah, so I get rid of Life Orb Clef, which was probably the biggest threat to my team. Even though I'm looking at Conkeldurr while I say that. And the thing is, because Clef is dead, my Hydreigon has a much easier time right now. And it's not like I auto-lose to Conk, like I still have my Choppleberry Pharaoh and Whimsicott, so... That's great, but... Oh, you know what can actually win? Banded Outrage from Dracovish if I can get Tailwind up on the correct situation. Under the correct circumstances. Let's see whether I can pull that off. Wait, what? Dude. You definitely scout here, right? Like, you just put that in range of Banded Outrage, I think. I don't get that. Okay, my best play is always Hydreigon and Draco. And then I can beat the Bisharp using Pharaoh. So he sucks off his Hydreigon. I think it might have hoped I was Dark Pulse. That's what it seemed like. Poison Jab, trying to catch a Whimsicott. I only did this because I was Chople, and I can actually take advantage of the situation by spiking up. I think the spike is better. Than the Power Whip. Yeah, he goes for Drain Punch. That's all good. Let's just Power Whip here. He shouldn't Poison Jab. I think I have the tools in the back to win this. Wait, what? You don't actually knock me out here because my item's gone, and you're gonna take a body press. Like, I don't know what this guy was doing. He had such a free matchup, and he somehow threw this game. Like, what? Dude. I only did this because I thought it might be beset with... What's the item I'm thinking called? Not the item, the move. Shift gear, that's it. Yeah, I can actually Psychic Fangs sweep. Nope, not healing that. And yeah, it's over. Even if he actually outspeeds me here, I should be able to win with Whimsicott plus Hydreigon. Or I could just go for the guaranteed W and Tailwind up and then Memento. I guess we'll end things off like that if we can. I just don't want to throw to... Yeah, he runs, so that'll be that. I didn't want to throw to like Shift Gear, but I could have probably Tailwind, Psychic Fangs sweeped him right there. And yeah, that's going to be the live. I did hope you all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.